Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. But before we do, I want to say hi and Merry Christmas and Merry Yule to all of those who celebrate. Today has been already a really fun day so far. Woke up and got to share the exchanging of gifts with two of my most favorite people in the whole world, my son and my mom. So really good time, and family comes over today. One of our traditions is pajama day. So we all kind of stay in our PJs all day today, and we just hang out. I have more family coming again today, so it's going to be a fun day moving forward. I hope everyone else is having a really wonderful day as well. Whether you celebrate or not, I hope you have an amazing day. So let's see, what does Spirit have for you? All right, so we have ego here. We have the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Let's see what this is coupled with before I speak on it. Yeah, we have the 10 of Winter here. The resolution of difficulties and weight lifted off your shoulders. The end of an addiction or codependency. It looks like this is either you or someone you're dealing with. You can place yourself wherever you need to be. But I do feel like whoever this person is, I do feel like they're coming out of... I want to say a victim mentality of sorts and out of a feeling of defeat. So it's a really good place to be coming out of that energy. And I feel like some healing work has been going on here. Yeah, we have coming into happiness with the sun. It says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards, and gratitude for the blessings of life. So gorgeous energy. I feel like whoever this is, they're stepping into this. Like I said, this could be you. We do have the Ace of Autumn here. So a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, and a happy change in your career. Very good. I do feel like this is probably the backdrop of where we've been. And then this is where we are now and where we're headed. I do kind of feel like this might have been the past of a situation that was... not super happy, and then we're coming into ourselves. We're coming into healing and new beginnings. We do have the Star here, which, you know, would be wishes come true, or it says look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Exactly. Like I said, I feel like we're coming from those challenging times or that challenging period. I feel like it was a cycle. And we're moving into more happiness, new opportunities. And I feel like that probably was the wish, just to get back to a happy normal. It is kind of what it's feeling like to me. It's like just getting back to living life without it being so hectic or so scary or so sad or just so heavy. We do have the 8 of Autumn. It says do more research before proceeding. Education, in the forms of seminars. It says going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. I kind of feel like whatever this job opportunity, I do feel like there is a job opportunity coming in. I do feel like it has something to do with your hands or working with your hands. You could be very hands-on in the type of work that you like. And I feel like you're also very good at that and a very fast learner when it comes to working with your hands. I did hear mechanic, so that could be for someone as well. We have the 3 of Spring. It says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction for a job well done. Yeah, you could have the opportunity to step into a new job or have just stepped into a new job. You may actually be getting a call that's telling you you have the job that you've been after. But I do feel like your next steps are building that stability with this new job. If it's not a new job coming in, This could just be you doing the work in other areas, taking a hands-on approach to your healing and your well-being and creating that peace and happiness in your life, which in turn creates that forward movement and a look towards the future. Okay, so I do see really good things coming in. I feel like I hear the new year. So I do feel like whatever's coming in is coming into fruition, I hear, in the new year. Really gorgeous energy. I feel like this is only the beginning of a really beautiful cycle. Yeah, we have the Queen of Spring here. She is brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this represents your energy. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. I feel like that's what you've been working on. It's like a balance between work and play and taking care of yourself. I feel like you're just looking to create more good in your life. I feel like you've been on this forward. It's like I hear full steam ahead. So you've been in this forward movement, but I feel like you're just going to be getting to the really good parts. So sit tight. I feel like you've got a lot of good things coming. Now we actually have the King of Spring, which is interesting. We have the King and the Queen together. You might have a romantic partner coming in who wants to sort of help you along here. We do have innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. It says a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So could be some of those things as well, but I do feel like the opportunity to have a perfect love match might be coming in, or a really beneficial friendship or work friendship might be coming into play. You might be working with someone new, expanding a business, or jumping on board with someone to help them expand. I feel like whatever it is, you have the skills that are needed. So whether it's a relationship or a friendship or some type of business partner, I feel like you have what this person is looking for, and I feel like it's going to be a perfect match. So whether it's romantic or not will depend, on, it'll be different for all of you, but I do feel like there is that partnership energy coming in. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation and the need for more sleep and a vacation. So do make sure you're taking that time to really get your rest, to really rejuvenate yourself. I feel like I feel like a lot of good is coming in, and you might get overwhelmed. We can still get overwhelmed even when the energy is good, especially if our schedules go from, relatively calm and quiet to an explosion of busyness. It's like we do have to sort of readjust ourselves to kind of move with this new energy. And I do feel like it's this building energy and moving forward. And I do feel like it is kind of swift. I feel like you kind of get thrust into the new very quickly. So just make sure you're trying to balance yourself out, taking care of yourself and everything around you. It's learning how to juggle very quickly. But I feel like it's in a really good way. So I feel like it's all a happy way of adjusting. We do have the Queen of Autumn. She is generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful and meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Yeah, I was kind of feeling that. I feel like whoever this is, whether it's a romantic partner or a friendship, I do feel like this person is going to help you along your journey. Ace of Summer, and I hear cut it after this. It says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. It says the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So we've got a lot going on in there. We do also have the King of Summer at the bottom. Honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. It says a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So I do feel like you have, I want to say, a large amount of different opportunities coming in for you. You could have your choice when it comes to partners as well. That could be coming in within the new year. You know, I didn't plan on doing what's coming in for you, but I do feel like that's what this kind of turned out to be. It's like there could be new friendships coming in, new love partners coming in, networking. I hear there's going to be networking, and you know, I hear reaching out to create new abundance in your life. And I feel like it could come in the form of a financial windfall, or just all of these really beautiful blessings that are kind of flowing in the forms of people and opportunities. Okay, so really good stuff coming, collective. I love to hear that. I love to see that our new year is starting off, and I feel like with a bang. It's starting off and hopping into high gear, but I feel like it's all in a really good, positive way. So I love to see that for you all. Let's see what we have here. Just have a couple of spiritual messages. I might pull about 3. I feel like this is one. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. Yeah, I was kind of getting that coming from maybe a hardship or a difficult time and stepping into the new. You know, this year may have been a difficult year for you. It may have had its ups and downs and in-betweens and maybe tired you out a bit, but I do feel like with the new that's coming in for you all, I feel like that energy is really positive and it's going to set you forward into a new cycle. Some of you could also have a bump up of your gifts, and some of you could really be experiencing vivid visions and dreams. I know that's been coming in for me, and I know that a lot of you are also on the gifted side as well. So you may also be experiencing that bump up in volume when it comes to the spiritual side or spiritual aspect of things. So that's also coming in. I do feel like it could be very prominent this week, coming up here in through now and this coming week. So it says you are doing your best and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and hopes and dreams. So yeah, it's moving forward. It's like keeping those lessons that we've learned, but allowing the heaviness of them to sort of fall to the wayside. It's like we need to carry the lessons we've learned, but we don't need to carry the heaviness that goes along with them, right? So it's like lightening the load and stepping into the new cycle with just more wisdom under your belt is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like I need 2 more. Okay, so it says, it's time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and what it will bring. It says, what energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With little conscious effort on your part, yeah, you're manifesting. It says that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Yeah, I do feel like you have to believe that that good is coming in for you. Don't focus on that lack mentality. Try to switch up your mind. Every time that negativity wants to kind of claw its way in, stop yourself in that moment and say, okay, we're not going there. How can we make this a positive thing? It's like, I can't get it now, but I will get it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Or I don't have to feel this way now. I can choose to see the happier side or the brighter side of things. So instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Okay. So I do feel like those were the important messages that kind of had to come forward. And I feel like you are doing a really great job, whether you can see the manifestations of it in this now moment or not. I feel like they're soon to be seen very clearly, but I do feel like perhaps you've been working at it a while to try and manifest these new experiences or new doors opening, and maybe you've gotten a little tired of waiting for it. Like maybe you feel like it should have been here by now. But I feel like if you just hold on just a touch longer, they're just on the outskirts. And I feel like as this new year rings in with this new energy, I feel like those doors are going to open to all those new possibilities for the year ahead. So I do feel like we are going to start off with a bang and some big, big energy. I am going to pull from this little deck here and just see if there's anything else, any stories, anything Spirit wants you to know, maybe what your energy is and what's going on. Oh, I'm holding them upside down again. I have a terrible habit of doing that. Okay, so we have the spider, and automatically I hear networking, and the vulture. I feel like whoever you are, you've got an eye for business. You've got an eye for making good connections, and I feel like you've been really spying out and looking for the right doorways to knock on, or the right doors to knock on. And I feel like that's really going to pay out for you. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're going to have that new passionate beginning. And it could be in business or creative projects. I feel like this could be just your energy in general. It's like that new revamped energy coming in. Again, Phoenix from the ashes, and that tough energetic into the light. So I feel like you may have had to deal with some stings maybe over the past year. And you might have had to fix that smile on your face even when it was hard. And I feel like you may have had to take some time out to heal from these situations, or to nurture yourself or protect yourself. But I feel like you leaned on your spirituality, you leaned on your connections to the divine, and I feel like it's really brought you to where you need to be. I feel like everything happens for great purpose, even if we can't see it in the moment. Sometimes that's hard to hear. I do know it, to think that we have to go through these struggles to really appreciate the good that comes in. And I feel like maybe a lot of you have had that year where you've dealt with a lot of those different struggles. And I hear loneliness. So someone could have been dealing with loneliness and feeling sad and feeling just sort of removed from the opportunity to have that support in their life. I do feel like that was all for great purpose. Like I said, sometimes that's hard to hear, but I feel like you are that golden egg, and I feel like Spirit was keeping you removed so you could create within your own self, within your own light, to find that wholeness within yourself, to do that healing. And I feel like you're coming out as that big, beautiful golden heart on the other side. I feel like you had to deal with a little bit of rain. But I do feel like there's so much more going to be available to you now. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be seeing things a whole lot more clearly moving forward. I do feel like even some spiritual topics, or just situations in your life, I feel like you're going to be seeing them with a lot more clarity. And I hear your third eyesight. So you might have, wow, jumping. Okay. The mouse jumped out. So there may be some chitter chatter about you and what you've been going through, or maybe why you've been removed, or when you hop back into the game and you get back into it and you start meeting new people and expanding. I feel like there might be even more chatter there. What I want to say is, don't worry about the negative things you hear back about what people might say about your journey, or how you had to get there, or what you went through to get there. Try not to worry about that. Just chalk it up to, this is my learning curve. This is the way I had to get where I'm going, so that way I could become who I am. They've all had their ups and downs just as much as you have. I'm also hearing, please, 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 do not compare your life to someone's highlight reel. If you're looking online and you see people are showing, all these big, beautiful pictures of these really important milestones in their life, yes, you can be happy for that person, but do not compare your life to theirs. I can honestly guarantee you they are not broadcasting their lows as much as they're broadcasting their highs, okay? So just be mindful of that. Just know that everybody goes through these ups and downs and these learning periods and healing periods, and everybody goes through their lowest lows and their highest highs, right? Just like you. So you're no different there. And I don't want you to feel like, you know, somebody may have it easier. Trust me, they don't. Everybody goes through their ups and downs and their tough learning cycles. And I feel like you might be coming from one of yours. I feel like it's time to come out of the shadows. I feel like you don't have to wear that mask anymore. I feel like you can be your authentic self. Maybe you're just a little nervous to, I hear it's the new Jan Brady, which kind of makes me laugh, but I feel like it's the new you. And I feel like maybe you're a little bit hesitant to show all of yourself and be proud and stand in that authenticity. I feel like the person you've become because of what you've had to go through is beautiful, is strong, is powerful, is brave, is full of heart and full of passion and pride and maybe a little ego too. You know what? I think we all have a touch of that within us, and that's okay. It keeps us, it kind of keeps propelling us forward. And I'm not saying it in over arrogance. I'm not saying that, but I am saying, I feel like what you've accomplished for yourself isn't straight ego. So you being proud of yourself is a really important step as well. So do give yourself the credit that you so rightly deserve for going through and getting by in those really tough situations, especially if you didn't have someone to lean on to do it. I feel like you should be really proud of yourself. And I'm not saying ego proud, but I'm saying definitely be proud. There's a difference. And I know some people like to point the finger and say, you know, you're stuck up, or you're really selfish, or that's not the case. You needed to take this time to get through it. To come out with that passion, to come out with that clear-sightedness and that connectedness. Yeah, I'm hearing cut it there. I feel like, yeah, we've got that roar, and now I'm cutting it because I can't stop. I feel like you've got that, I hear the pride of the lion. So it's like you're proud of who you are, and you're not afraid, or you soon won't be afraid to speak your truth. I do hear you could have gone through a breakdown in a relationship or moving away from a toxic situation or situationship. And I do feel like you might be talking about this situation more freely. And you're being encouraged to do so, because I do hear something about, you know, you speaking your truth could help somebody navigate and have that in their playbook for their future and moving forward as well. So it's like, don't be afraid to speak the truth. If people had wanted you to speak highly of them, they would not have been so ill-behaved, right? It's like they would have been better behaved. I do feel like there is more spiritual growth coming. I do feel like you are in a blooming stage right now. Really, really gorgeous energy, collective. I'm proud of you. I feel like I know how hard it is to do that work and to really dive deep and to really get through those tough situations in the physical, breakdowns or, you know, breakups. It could be, maybe the loss of a job or whatever those hardships were. I feel like you really had to navigate that on your own. And I feel like for the most part, I feel like you did it on your own. And I feel like you should be really proud of yourself. Spirit's just telling you, be proud of yourself. You've done very, very well. And because of that, you have new good things coming in. So I am going to put these out here. We have a 6 or a 9, an H that are standing out, an A, a T, 4, another A. Could be A, first and last name. I, P, and R. I hear first and last name, or first or last name. I hear Robbie. Okay. Or Rob. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that for a moment. Let you pause your screen. And I'm going to give it that sweep to the side. We have a D that didn't want to leave an H, an S, a Q, an M or a W, an S, and an E. So that could be for someone else. All right, let's do some charms. All right, charms for the collective. All right. Oh, we have the snowflake. You are being seen as that beautiful individual, authentic person. I feel like nobody is quite like you. Nobody has your vibe. Nobody has your knowledge and the way you move. Nobody has that level of beauty that you have, just being authentically yourself. And I feel like this is just another way that Spirit's saying you are that beautiful individual. You're needed, you're loved, and you are exactly the way you are for a reason. You've gone through exactly what you've gone through for reasons, right? And I feel like learn to see the beauty in yourself if you've not yet gotten there. I feel like you and your individuality is so beautiful. You have something very special to add to this world. And I feel like, and it's something only you can give. So be proud of who you are and love who you are, because you're loved and you're needed. Okay, so I do feel like that needed to come out. You need to know happiness is coming. We've got that sunshine. I hear new dawn, new day, new year. So we do have that coming in. I'm really excited about that. I might do a reading for, what's coming in the new year pretty soon here. You might have some travel coming in. It might be for work or for pleasure, or to visit family. I do feel like there's some type of travel. I do get the feeling that this could be work related for most, or networking. I hear sealing the deal as well. So for those of you who travel for work and are looking to, I hear get the new client. And I feel like I feel like there's a high probable chance that you will get this client for your business. And I feel like it's going to be really beneficial for your company to have this person as a client. So I feel like I hear get your hopes up, because I feel like you are going to score the deal or whatever that is. So that's for who it's for. I do feel like you're going to make that connection. And I feel like it's going to be a very beneficial one for quite a long time. I feel like this might be a lifelong customer or something along those lines. Really gorgeous. Yeah, it's like you're looking to, I do want to say reel them in or clamp them in or lock them in some sort of contract. I do feel like it is on the up and up. I do feel like whatever this is, it will be mutually beneficial. Gorgeous energy. We do have that little witch here, and we have that moon. So I do feel like for those of you who are practicing magic, I do feel like right now your spells could be more potent, or a little bigger and brighter than normal. So that's for some. For others, I do feel like divine magic is coming in with the new year and creating that, I hear that rebirthing or that birthing energy. So I do feel like with it might come in opportunities that you will create because you're creating from within. I feel like you've got this idea that you want to birth into the physical this year, or a new project. I do feel like giving something life. You could actually be bringing a new life into the world. Congratulations for those who are pregnant and going to bring in a new baby, because I do feel that energy here with that fullness. I'm getting Empress energy, so that creator. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. I feel like that's for everyone, though. It's like we're all birthing something new in this new year coming in. And I do feel like the energy is right for us to create our dreams. So think big, dream big, okay? I hear reach for the stars. That's kind of where we're at. And I hear reach for the stars and you'll land among them. So really gorgeous energy. I love that for you all. All right, everyone, that is what I have for today. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of the Ophiuchus tribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time, friends.